Okay, so now we are going to see the first experiment by using Java. So my first experiment is encryption and decryption. Okay, so here you can see that I have created a folder encryption and decryption. Okay, so in case of a Java, actually I'm going to run my program. From the command prompt. Okay, so that is the first thing you should know. So my program where I will save is that I will create a notepad, okay, and I will save my file with the extension .java. So here you can see that so here I have created a folder encryption and decryption, okay, and so in this you can see that um, this experiment I have already actually executed. Now I'm going to show you how to execute this program in Java. Okay, so you know like encryption and decryption, right? So in case of security, okay, suppose if a network it has to provide a it has to ensure security means then we need to have a security architecture. Okay, so for providing a security architecture, so it has some criteria. Okay, like it has to satisfy authentication, then confidentiality. So then it has to use a encryption and decryption processes. Like that, we have some criteria for a net. It has to be satisfied for a network to be a secure network. Okay, so usually in case of security architecture, okay, we will go with the encryption process at the transmitter side, and we will go with the decryption process at the receiver side. Okay, for that only now we have written the program. Now we are going to perform the encryption process and decryption process, and for that we are using a Java for Java coding. Okay, so actually after executing it, it looks like this. Actually, this is your program. Let me just open and show you the program. So this is your program, a very basic program. Okay, so here you can see that there is a class file. So this is the class name. Okay, so in case of Java, okay, so like a C, you have a main function. In Java, you have a class. Okay, and this is the name encrypt. Similarly, if I have opened my decrypt, you can see the name I have given as decrypt. Okay, so if I have opened my encrypt, here you can see that so this is my input file. Okay, the input file, so for encrypting I have to give some input. So the plain text, suppose if I'm having some input, I'm just converting that into ciphertext. Okay, so now this is the input I'm giving, ori.txt. So this is my input. Okay, now if I open this, you can see that so this is your input. So here it is given like Department of EC welcomes you all for international conference, or else we can mention, so welcome to St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's as of now. Okay, so St. Joseph's, so Institute of Technology, right? So I'm just saving this. So this is the input I'm going to give. So after that only it will perform the encryption, and it is going to save the text in this encrypt.txt. Okay, so let me just delete this, and I will show you how it is being executed. Also, while executing your encrypt and decrypt, it is going to give you the class file. Okay, let me just delete also, and I will show you how the class file is how the class file is generated. Okay, so then decrypted also we just delete as of now, and we will see how it is created inside this folder. As of now you can see you have encrypt program and decrypt program, and you have your input. So this is the input, and you are going to see after encryption, okay, how it is going to change. Okay, and after decryption again I have to get this input back. Okay, now let me open my command prompt. So in this laptop I have installed JDK 15. So we have discussed how to install JDK 15 also. So you just follow the procedure and install the Java software in your laptop. After that you just type the command. So cmd in the search search bar, then open. Okay, so actually where is my program? I have to go to that location, so it is in desktop. Okay, so now I'm going to just list. In case of terminal, we used to type ls, okay, to list the file which is available in that particular drive. So in now in case of Windows, we have to type dir. Okay, then it will let me just maximize and I will show you. Here you can see, so the desktop is available here. So I have to go to that cd desktop. Okay, then in that, now let me just list out the files by using this dir command. So in this again, let me show you where is my folder. So here you can see it is encryption and decryption we have. Okay, you have to type as such. Okay, but don't make any mistakes in your file name. Okay, so here it is how you have given the label, the same label you have to use here. So now let me just type cd, so encryption, because the spelling I have given like that. Okay, you can just check. So what is the spelling I have given? Encryption and decryption. So this is how I have given. So in the same manner I am giving encryption and decryption. Okay, now we are in that folder. Okay, so now actually my Java is where is my Java? My Java is available here. So this is the location. So where it is in the C drive, then in the program files, then Java, so then in JDK, so bin. So this is the location. So I have to link my command prompt to this path. So what I'm doing is that I'm going to set a path. So path is equal to, so that my file, it can be executed by using the Java software which where I have installed. Okay, so now path, just I'm going to copy the location. So I'm just right click, copy address, then so okay, if you just type Java C, so you can see that it is displaying some files. Okay, so then it means that the path is set path. It means that the path is set. Okay, so it is giving some attributes. No, if the attributes, if you are getting the attributes, means that the path is set successfully. Now next thing, I have to execute. For executing my Java, I have two commands. One is Java C file name.java. Then in the second step, I have to give Java file name. So let me give Java C file name.java. So what is my file name? You just see I have given encrypt.java. So the same name you have to give Java C encrypt.java. Okay. Next, Java file name, Java encrypt alone. Okay. Also another thing I have to tell you, here you can see that, so I have taken a notepad. Okay, and the notepad I have saved with the extension as .java. Don't forget to do that. So notepad, you can see that, so this is your program. So already we have this, right? So this is a program. While saving that, okay, while saving your program, you have to check that whether you have saved with the file extension .java. Okay, so then only you can see it displays like encrypt.java, right? So now Java encrypt. So now it is, what it is asking is, it is asking a key value. Basically, in case of encryption and decryption, so we'll be having a key. Okay, for performing my encryption process, I will be using a key. Again, for performing a decryption, I have to use the same key. Suppose, for example, I am just typing some number 4. Okay, also now you have to see that class file has got generated or not. So now in your folder you can see that encrypt.class is generated. Okay, now after executing also you can see that, so here we have given the key, right? So now we can see that, so encrypt.txt is generated. Okay, so now it is just a file name is created. So once the key value, So once we have given the key value and enter, now you can see that the message was successfully encrypted. Now you open that encrypt.txt. So this is your encrypted message. So the plain text. So what is a plain text? So this is your plain text. It is converted to the cipher text like this. Okay. So now for the decryption, this cipher text, it is going to act as your input. Okay, ciphertext, it is going to act as an input. Again, you have to retrieve back your original input. Okay, that original information. So now I'm going to perform the decryption. So for doing decryption, again the two steps: Java C file name.java, then Java file name. So now Java C, what is the file name? So it is decrypt. Okay, decrypt.java. Here you can see, let me just open the code and I will show you. So now for this encr.txt is going to be your input. Okay, and the output will be saved in the file name decr.txt. Okay, so now we shall just execute the decryption and we see the class file is generated now. Java C decrypt.java. So Java C decrypt.java. Okay, so after giving this, now you can see that a class file will be generated for your decrypt. Now you can see a class file is generated. Now I'm going to give. So Java decrypt. So it is asking for the key value. Again, you give the same key value 4. Okay. So whatever value you are giving, only you have to give. Suppose if I am changing, also it will do, but the decryption will not retrieve your original information. Okay. So now let me just, now you can see that in your folder, you will be created one decr.txt. Okay. So but nothing will be available because I have to execute. Because I have to execute this, let me just give enter. Now you can see the message was successfully decrypted. Now you can see that. So what is the input file we gave? As such, we are getting it. Okay. So this is your first experiment in Java, encryption and decryption. Okay. So thank you, students. So try to execute, try to install the JDK 15 in your laptop and execute the Java experiments. Okay, and please have a practice in Java. Okay, thank you.